this video, I'm going to give you some top tips for route finding on grade 1 scrambling ground. Top tip number 1, buy yourself a guidebook, choose your route and read the description, and then take a copy of that description with you. Bear in mind though that the guidebook description will be fairly brief, so it'll only give you a rough guide. You still need to be able to route find along the way. So top tip number 2 is to follow the path and get used to reading the ground. So scrambles often take lines of weakness, be that a gully line, be that a ridge line. Get used to being able to read that ground, and there'll often be polish on the rocks from where thousands of feet have passed that way before you. Marks on the rocks from people who have done those routes in winter, so from crampons or from ice axes, or even scratches from walking poles on some of the easier scrambles. So get used to reading these signs of traffic and being able to identify a route on the ground. Top tip number 3 is to only go onto ground that you and the people that you're with are happy with. So make sure it's a fun day out, that's what you've gone there for. And then top tip number 4, related to tip number 3 really, is to only scramble up stuff that you're going to be able to scramble back down should you need to revise your route. So those are my top 4 tips for route finding on grade 1 scrambling ground.